Hi guys, I'm Miranda and today I'm going to be doing a video that I probably should have made quite a few months ago, but it's a compare and contrast between the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette, which is the more pink toned rose gold type of palette of all of the Naked palettes, and a palette from Forever 21 that is the Nude palette. I showed this one in a haul, comparing it to this one, but I never did swatches. I didn't really talk about them in depth. So this is what I'm going to be doing because obviously this palette is $54. This palette was probably less than $15. I'm not sure how much it was exactly, but you can still get it on Forever 21's site, which is why I'm going to be talking about it because it is available and it is, in my opinion, a pretty good dupe for the Naked 3. And for Valentine's Day, if you can't pick up a Naked 3 palette for pink eye looks, you can pick up the Forever 21 one. The Naked 3 palette comes with 12 shades, and I'll go in depth and talk about each one on their own. And then the Nude palette from Forever 21 comes with 10. And the colors are pretty spot on. I'm going to go through all of the colors in the Naked 3 palette first, and I will do swatches. And the first color we have is Strange, and this is a very good highlight. It is a solid color, a nice light pink shade. It's very good for all over the lid before blending, or if you want to use it for an inner corner highlight, you obviously could. Then the second color is called Dust. It's very effective when you have a damp brush. On its own, it is very good if you get a lot of product, but you will have to do a couple layers to get a full impact color, but it is stunning. Then the third color is called Burnout. Very, very beautiful pink shimmery. It's not as shimmery as Dust, but it is stunning for all over the lid in my opinion. Fourth color is Limit. Limit is a great crease shade for blending, and it is matte. Fifth color is Buzz. Much like Burnout, it's a nice color for all over the lid. Sixth is, can't read them, Trick. Trick is a very difficult shade. It is one that is definitely effective when wet. It's kind of hard to get it on a brush by itself or on your finger. If you just rub your finger in it and then apply it to your lid, that also makes the color more opaque. Seventh we have is Nooner. And just like Limit, it's pretty much a good crease shade. And Nooner is like a darker version of Limit, to me at least. Eighth is Liar. I think Liar is a gorgeous shade. It is stunning. I love it. Then, ninth, we have Factory. Factory and Limit, I think, go very, very well together. And we have Mugshot, which is also a stunning color. All of these colors swatch beautifully with your finger, but with a brush they also are pretty good. Dark Side I actually have not used too much just because it's more of like a gray bluish color, but it is pretty similar to Mugshot. And then lastly, number 12 is Blackheart. Blackheart is amazing for the outer corner, and it blends beautifully, and it has little pink shimmers all throughout it. Overall, the Naked 3 palette is amazing. I love it. It's the only Naked palette that I own. I have not bought 1, 2, and I'm not going to get the smoky one either just because those colors aren't ones that I use regularly. I don't do bronzy brown eye looks. I love my pinks. So we got my swatchy arm. we've got my swatched arm of the Naked 3 palette. And then I'm going to go ahead and go through the Nude palette. And these ones don't have any names or anything. So I'm just going to... Actually, okay. The way I'm going to do this is from left to right, obviously. So I'm going to go from right to left. But overall, I do really like the Nude palette, though I obviously reach more for my Naked 3 just because the colors are more opaque. They blend a lot easier to me, at least. You can do very similar looks that a Naked 3 palette can do with this palette, especially if you're on a budget. I would recommend grabbing this. Another similar palette that I don't own, but I've heard of many good things about, is the... I think there's two palettes. One's by L'Oreal, which is a nude palette. They have like 2 or 3 different ones. They have like a lighter one and a darker one. I don't remember which one is a dupe for the Naked 3, but I know L'Oreal has a palette as well, and then Maybelline has a nude palette that has some pink shades that would be similar. But to get the closest, I definitely think this palette from Forever 21 is pretty good. And it also does come with an eyeliner. Not so sure what I did with that. It was a liquid liner, I think. Don't quote me on that. I know it did come with, it comes with, in this slot, a little brush, and then in this slot, I'm pretty sure was an eyeliner. And then the Naked 3 palette obviously comes with the brush that I always use for all my eye tutorials. So you guys have seen that before. It is a double-sided one for more shade, for, all over the lid shading, and then the other side is more fluffy for like blending in the crease. But yeah, that's pretty much the comparison. I think it's very good if you don't have the money, or if you don't want to spend $54 on a makeup palette. Though just remember that you are paying for the quality when you go for the Naked 3, and the brush is fantastic. Though of course you can use any eye brush that you want to apply the eyeshadows. And you do get 12 in this one, while you get 10 in the Nude. But again, this is less than $15, I'm pretty sure. I will leave links to both palettes in the description if you're interested in looking them up. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you want any more swatches and reviews of different palettes. But yeah, just go ahead and let me know. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope it was helpful. And I hope you guys can create some really good pink eye looks if you are searching for a good palette for pinks. So yeah, I love you, and I hope you guys have a good day. That's really it. So yeah, bye!